Ram. Let's start the session. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na gurov paramam shishurasmi guro matirasti guru mama pahi guru ब्रवीमि संस्कृतं वाचा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं तदा कुर्वे सेवां च कायेन वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् यो नरः संस्कृतव्योम्नि ह्यालयं रमते मुदा संस्कृतिं चैव संस्कारं विन्दते नात्र संशयः. Ram. Welcome you all to the first class of Amarakosha Brahma-varga. So this class will be held on every Tuesday to Thursday, 5 to 6 p.m. IST. Approximately 6 classes will be conducted. And for this course, we have two teachers. Venkatasubramanian Mahodaya, as you all know about Mahodaya, like he is the co-founder of Vyoma Linguistic Labs, leading one of the India's largest e-learning ecosystem with the 450 plus courses. He is a Sanskrit scholar with the traditional training, holds Vidvat and Vyakarana, Vidyabhushana, Acharya, and PhD qualifications. Contributed to NCERT textbooks development and served on boards of studies of reputed institutions. Over 30 years of teaching, outreach, and social service, delivering lectures globally and promoting Sanskrit educations. And we have one more teacher for this course, Srimati Prathibha Sharangapani. She has completed MA in Samskrita. She also holds a Kovida certificate from Samskrita Bharati. She worked as a software engineer at PSI Data Systems from 1999 to 2004. She has also been a Sanskrit teacher at Jyoti Kendriya Vidyalaya, Bengaluru since 2022. So now let us see volunteer and panelist for this course. Bhuvaneshwari Bhagini, she will be editing and uploading the classes, and Kumari Sharvari will be the panelist for this course. Welcome you to the course. Now let us see how we can join the class. So as you can see here, there are three easy ways to join the class. So one is from browser. I will show. So here you can see the dashboard, the portal you can see here. So under today's class section, you can see the join now button. So now you cannot see join now button because I have already logged in before 10 minutes of starting the class. So you cannot see join now button. Once I refresh the page, the join now button will activate. So here you can see join now button is now able to click, and I will show one more thing, that is how to access the content. So here under continue learning, here you can see the course Amarakosha Brahma-varga. So just click on that course panel. Here you can see module section. If anyone new to the website, please note down or just explore the website again so that you can go through the contents easily. So under module section, here the videos will be available. So this is about joining the class through browser, and you will also get one reminder mail once the class is started. From that also you can join. And one more easiest way is nowadays you are getting WhatsApp message. So which will be very easier to join the class. Just go to the Sanskrit vyoma-samskrta-pathasala WhatsApp. So there you can see link once the class is started. And one more way is through mobile app. Sorry, as I told, same thing in the browser. It is very much easier. Just log into the app, and under today's class section, you can see join now button. And as I said, you should refresh the page if you logged in early, I mean, before starting the class. So you can download mobile apps through by scanning these QR codes. I will share the link in chat also once my presentation finishes. And in mobile app, you can take assessments, you can attend classes, you can watch recordings, you can hear whatever, what and all things you can do in the website. Same things can be done in mobile app also. So now let us see some of the frequently asked questions, do we get recordings of the session? Yes, you will get. Within 48 hours of finishing the class, you can able to see the video and audio of this class. Here you can see the screenshots now of that website view just now I showed, and this is the mobile view. In this format, you can see the video and audio of that class. And now how to access, just now I showed how to access, and I have explained the mobile app workings also. Now if I get slides, yes, you will get slides, but not in Sanskrit from Home website. It will be published in our OTT platform. So Digital Sanskrit is the OTT platform name. I will share the link, and there you can access the slides once course finishes. Please note, not class, course finishes. So do we have WhatsApp group for this course? Yes, we have. By scanning this QR code, you can join the WhatsApp group. I will add the same in the module section also, so that you can access easily. Now, if you are able to scan and join the group, then you can join. I will share the link in chat also. And some of the webinar guidelines. If you have any doubt, please raise the hand so that a teacher can ask your doubt and clarify. And for better experience, use headphone. So if you have any query, write up to Sanskrit from Home at the lab at vyomalabs.in or 9480865623. I repeat, 9480865623. For this number, you can drop a WhatsApp message, or you can call between 10 to 7 p.m., 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. So I will end here, and I will ask Prathibha ma'am to continue the session. Over to you, ma'am.
धन्यवादः महोदय. सर्वेभ्यः प्रणामाः. Welcome to the first session of Amarakosha, Dvitiya Kanda, Brahma-varga. So today we have Sharvari Bhatt as our panelist. Sharvari? Ram. Siddha asti khalu? Sharvari, is your video on?
My video is on.
Okay. Astu. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Mangala Shlokat Arambham Kurmaha. Sharvari, Anucharanam Karotu. Atha Amarakosha.
Atha Amarakosha. Atha अमरकोशः
यस्य ज्ञानदया सिन्धोः
यस्य ज्ञानदया सिन्धोः यस्य ज्ञानदया सिन्धोः
अगाधस्यानघा गुणाः
अगाधस्यानघा गुणाः अगाधस्यानघा गुणाः
अगाधस्यानघा गुणाः गकारः अल्पप्राणाक्षरं तत्र
अगाधस्यानघा गुणाः अगाधस्यानघा गुणाः
सेव्यतामक्षयो धीराः
सेव्यतामक्षयो धीराः सेव्यतामक्षयो धीराः
सश्रियै चामृताय च
सश्रियै चामृताय च सश्रियै चामृताय च
समाहृत्यान्यतन्त्राणि
समाहृत्यान्यतन्त्राणि समाहृत्यान्यतन्त्राणि
संक्षिप्तैः प्रतिसंस्कृतैः
संक्षिप्तैः प्रतिसंस्कृतैः संक्षिप्तैः प्रतिसंस्कृतैः
सम्पूर्णमुच्यते वर्गैः
सम्पूर्णमुच्यते वर्गैः सम्पूर्णमुच्यते वर्गैः
नामलिङ्गानुशासनम्
नामलिङ्गानुशासनम् नामलिङ्गानुशासनम्
प्रायशो रूपभेदेन
प्रायशो रूपभेदेन प्रायशो रूपभेदेन
साहचर्याच्च कुत्रचित्
साहचर्याच्च कुत्रचित् साहचर्याच्च कुत्रचित्
स्त्रीपुंनपुंसकं ज्ञेयम्
स्त्रीपुंनपुंसकज्ञेयम् स्त्रीपुंनपुंसकज्ञेयम्
तद्विशेषविधेः क्वचित्
तद्विशेषविधेः क्वचित् तद्विशेषविधेः क्वचित्
भेदाख्यानाय न द्वन्द्वः
भेदाख्यानाय न द्वन्द्वः भेदाख्यानाय न द्वन्द्वः
नैकशेषो न संकरः
नैकशेषो न संकरः नैकशेषो न संकरः
कृतोऽत्र भिन्नलिङ्गानां
कृतोऽत्र भिन्नलिङ्गानां कृतोऽत्र भिन्नलिङ्गानाम्
अनुक्तानां क्रमादृते
अनुक्तानां क्रमादृते अनुक्तानां क्रमादृते
त्रिलिङ्ग्यान् त्रिष्विति पदम्
त्रिलिङ्ग्यां त्रिष्वितिपदम् त्रिलिङ्ग्यां त्रिष्वितिपदम्
मिथुने तु द्वयोरिति
मिथुने तु द्वयोरिति मिथुने तु द्वयोरिति
निषिद्धलिङ्गं शेषार्थम्
निषिद्धलिङ्गं शेषार्थम् निषिद्धलिङ्गं शेषार्थम्
त्वन्ताथादि न पूर्वभाक्
त्वन्ताथादि न पूर्वभाक् त्वन्ताथादि न पूर्वभाक्
अथ द्वितीयकाण्डः
अथ द्वितीयकाण्डः अथ द्वितीयकाण्डः
अथ ब्रह्मवर्गः
अथ ब्रह्मवर्गः अथ ब्रह्मवर्गः
सन्ततिर्गोत्रजननकुलान्यभिजनान्वयौ
सन्ततिर्गोत्रजनन कुलान्याभिजनान्वयौ सन्ततिर्गोत्रजनन कुलान्याभिजनान्वयौ
कुलान्यभिजनान्वयौ
कुलान्यभिजनान्वयौ कुलान्यभिजनान्वयौ
वंशोऽन्ववायः सन्तानः
वंशोऽन्ववायः सन्तानः वंशोऽन्ववायः सन्तानः
वर्णास्युर्ब्राह्मणादयः
वर्णास्युर्ब्राह्मणादयः वर्णास्युर्ब्राह्मणादयः
विप्रक्षत्रियविच्छूद्राः
विच्छूद्राः विप्रक्षत्रियविच्छूद्राः
चातुर्वर्ण्यमिति स्मृतम्
चातुर्वर्ण्यमिति स्मृतम् चातुर्वर्ण्यमिति स्मृतम्
राजबीजी राजवंश्यः
राजबीजी राजवंश्यः राजबीजी राजवंश्यः
बीज्यस्तु कुलसम्भवः
बीज्यस्तु कुलसम्भवः बीज्यस्तु कुलसम्भवः
महाकुलकुलीनार्यसभ्यसज्जनसाधवः
महाकुलकुलीनार्यसभ्यसज्जनसाधवः महाकुलकुलीनार्यसभ्यसज्जनसाधवः
ब्रह्मचारी गृहीवानप्रस्थो भिक्षुश्चतुष्टये
ब्रह्मचारी गृहीवानप्रस्थो भिक्षुश्चतुष्टये ब्रह्मचारी गृहीवानप्रस्थो भिक्षुश्चतुष्टये
आश्रमोऽस्त्रीद्विजात्यग्रजन्मभूदेव पाडवाः
आश्रमो
द्विजात्यग्र
द्विजात्यग्रजन्मभूदेव वाडवाः आश्रमो स्त्रीद्विजात्यग्रजन्मभूदेव वाडवाः
विप्रश्च ब्राह्मणोऽसौ षट्कर्म यागादिभिर्वृतः
विप्रश्च ब्राह्मणोऽसौ షట్కర్
చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ వస్తే జస్ట్ ఇంట్రొడక్షన్ ఉంటుందంట రేపటి నుంచి క్లాసెస్ ఉంటాయి.
couldn't understand Bhagini.
भवती अनुवर्तनं करोतु.
विप्रश्च ब्राह्मणोऽसौ षट्कर्म यागादिभिर्वृतः
विप्रश्च ब्राह्मणोऽसौ षट्कर्मा यागादिभिर्वृतः विप्रश्च ब्राह्मणोऽसौ कर्म यागादिभिर्वृतः
विद्वान् विपश्चिद्दोषज्ञः
विद्वान् विपश्चिद्दोषज्ञः विद्वान् विपश्चिद्दोषज्ञः
संसुधीः कोविदो बुधः
संसुधीः कोविदो बुधः संसुधीः कोविदो बुधः
धीरो मनीषी ज्ञः प्राज्ञः
धीरो मनीषीण्यः प्राज्ञः धीरो मनीषीण्यः प्राज्ञः
संख्यावान् पण्डितः कविः
संख्यावान् पण्डितः कविः संख्यावान् पण्डितः कविः
धीमान् सूरिः कृतिकृष्टिः
धीमान् सूरिः कृतिकृष्टिः धीमान् सूरिः कृतिकृष्टिः
लब्धवर्णो विचक्षणः
लब्धवर्णो विचक्षणः लब्धवर्णो विचक्षणः
दूरदर्शी दीर्घदर्शी
दूरदर्शी दीर्घदर्शी दूरदर्शी दीर्घदर्शी
श्रोत्रियच्छान्दसौ समौ
श्रोत्रियच्छान्दसौ समौ श्रोत्रियच्छान्दसौ समौ
मीमांसको जैमिनीये
मीमांसको जैमिनीये मीमांसको जैमिनीये
वेदान्ती ब्रह्मवादिनि
वेदान्ती ब्रह्मवादिनि वेदान्ती ब्रह्मवादिनि
वैशेषिके स्यादौलूक्यः
वैशेषिके स्यादौलूक्यः वैशेषिके स्यादौलूक्यः
सौगतः शून्यवादिनि
सौगतः शून्यवादिनि सौगतः शून्यवादिनि
नैयायिकस्त्वक्षपादः
नैयायिकस्त्वक्षपादः नैयायिकस्त्वक्षपादः
स्याद्वादिक आर्हकः
स्याद्वार्विक आहकरः स्याद्वादिक आर्हकः
चार्वाकलौकायतिकौ
चार्वाकलौकायतिकौ चार्वाकलौकायतिकौ
सत्कार्ये साङ्ख्यकापिलौ
सत्कार्ये साङ्ख्यकापिलौ सत्कार्ये साङ्ख्यकापिलौ
धन्यवादः शार्वरी भगिनी
धन्यवादः
राम 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 भगिनी धन्यवादाः मंगल शब्देन मंगलशब्दैः भवत्या आरम्भः कृतः महान् सन्तोषः धन्यवादाः So after the melodious rendition of Prathibha Bhagini, we will never be able to teach because we want to keep on listening to Prathibha Bhagini's rendition. So, but we have to start. Before we start, what we are thinking is directly getting into Brahma-varga is one way of doing things. The other way is to teach the basics of how to understand Amarakosha. So Amarasimha, who is the author of Amarakosha, has himself given 5 shlokas or maximum 3 shlokas. Out of 5 shlokas, 2 are related to, one is Mangalika and one is related to how he has done the composition. We have 3 shlokas which we need to understand clearly, the meaning of 3 shlokas, which will lead us to understand, which will help us understand the methodology followed in the Amarakosha of decoding the Namalinga-anushasana. So this Amarakosha is called as Namalinga-anushasana. Nama are the nouns, and Linga-anushasana is the knowledge of the gender of the words. We have 3 genders in Sanskrit: Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga. We need to know which linga is that word belonging to. Why do we need to know the linga, sir? Is it not natural? In Sanskritam, it is not natural. The pada, the shabda, because of its origin from the Rishi Vakyas or the Vedas, etc., it will have different lingas. It is not a straightforward thing. Anything that denotes male is male. Anything that denotes female is female. Something like that we cannot generalize for Samskrita Bhasha. Example for that is Taruhu Vrikshaha. It is a tree. Maybe tree, when you in English, tree will be treated as it. It is not he or she, it is it. Whereas in Samskrita Bhasha, Taruhu Vrikshaha is Pullinga, and it will be treated like that. So that, and we have an example where Aranyam Vipinam Kananam, forest means forest. Atavi is also forest, but Atavi is Strilinga, whereas Aranyam Vipinam Kananam are Pullinga. Sorry, are Napumsakalinga. So the linga of the word is not based on the meaning, but it is based on the way the shabda has come about from the rishis. So the only way to get to know linga in Sanskritam is by a kosha or by a usage. So the usage of predecessors is in the Vedas or in the Kavyas, etc. So all the usages, our Amarasimha, what he did was he compiled all these usages and he made it into, based on the usages, he has classified the lingas. Because by the time Amarasimha composed the Amarakosha, there were a lot of granthas already existing. Samskrita granthas already existing. The Vedas were existing. Itihasa Puranas were existing. So he could easily arrive at the lingas of the words included in the kosha. So that is why this Amarakosha is called as Namalinga-anushasana. Not only it will give you synonyms for the noun words, it will also give you the gender and the way it should be used. Based on the gender, the sentence construction will change. That is why we need to know the gender. The Amarakosha has got about 13,000 odd words. Maybe you can round it off to 14,000 or 13,500 words. So these words are domain-based words. That is what he says in the first few shlokas. So we will get into those shlokas, understand the shlokas, and then we will decide, we'll understand the meaning of those shlokas. Is the slide visible? Beginning.
Yes, Mohoday.
So the first shloka is a Mangalacharana. It praise to that eternal Bhagavan for the sake of liberation. So this is the second shloka which I am talking now. Samahrityanya tantrani sankshiптaihi pratisamskritaihi sampurna muchyate vargaihi namalinganu shasanam. So Amarasimha is making the pratigya in the beginning of the grantha. He is telling, I am going to compose a grantha called Namalinganu Shasanam. Sampurnam Uchyate. I am going to compose this grantha. How I am going to compose this grantha? Vargaihi. Vargaihi means I will have a domain-based classification of the vargas. That means if I am talking about Manushya-varga, I will talk about all the things related to Manushya. If I am talking about Kala-varga, I will talk everything about Kala, time. If I talk about Swarga, I will talk about Swarga and gods. So this is the Vargikaranam he has done, domain-based classification of words. So he has used the domain-based classification. Sampurnam, whatever is possible, I have tried my best. Fully, I will talk about it. And how did I choose the words and decide on the words? Anyatantrani samahritya. So, Anyatantrani samahritya tasya sankshepam kritva sankshiptaihi pratisamskritaihi. Then I applied the rules of grammar. Made sure that the words are in alignment with Paninian grammar. That's what he means. I did the samskara to it, means pratisamskritaihi means I made sure they align with Paninian grammar. Panini, Vararuchi, Patanjali. They are the Munitraya Vyakarana. They are the people who compose the Munitraya Vyakarana. So I have used the words from different places and I have made sure that they are in accordance with grammatical rules and I have used the domain-based approach and I have given you a set of synonyms and a way to arrive at their gender. This is what I have done. This is the Pratigya Shloka. Anyatantrani samahrityanya-tantrani sankshiptaih pratisamskritaihi sampurnamuchyate vargaihi namalinganu shasanam. Anyatantrani samahritya sankshiptaihi pratisamskritaihi. I made sure that they have the right pratyas and they are in accordance with grammar. And then I classified it into vargas and I gave a list of words which is called Namalinganu Shasana, which gives you both Nama, which is the Paryaya Pada, and also the Linganu Shasanam, the Linga of that word. What is the difference between Amarasimha, Amarakosha and other koshas? Other koshas, some of the other koshas which were there at that time, they were only talking about Nama or only talking about Linga. Both were not there at one place, and also some of them did not follow the rules of Paninian grammar. So it was 3 challenges were there. So all the 3 challenges have been addressed by Amarasimha. That is the Pratigya Vakya. He is telling Anyatantrani Samahritya. I have seen all the literature. I have done the literature survey. I have taken the best set of words. Maya kim kritam anyesham ज्येष्ठानां श्रेष्ठानां तंत्राणि तत्र नाम केवलं नाम उपयोक्तव्यं वा लिंगमपि वक्तव्यं वा इत्यादि विषये मया बहुरीत्या चिन्तनं कृत्वा समाहृत्य एकीकृत्य विचारान् एकीकृत्य संक्षिप्तैः अल्पविस्तरैः व्याकरण प्रकृतिप्रत्यय विचारेण संस्कारं कृत्वा पदानां वर्गीकरणं वर्गरीत्या सजातीय समूह रीत्या सजातीय समूह प्रकरणैः वर्गीकरणं कृत्वा Sampurna Namalinga Anushasanam Maya Kritam. So I have addressed the main gaps that were there at that time. And I have composed this Amarakosha. That is the Pratigna Vakya history. So Prayasho Rupa Bhedena. This is the important shloka. This is the first of the three shlokas which we have to know. All that was the importance and greatness of Amarakosha. Prayasho Rupa Bhedena Sahacharyacha Kutrachit. Stripum Napumsakam Nyayam. Tadvishesha Vidhe Kochit. We have to understand the linga of a word. It is either a Strilinga, Pullinga, or Napumsakalinga. How do you understand the linga of a word? First step, Rupa Bheda. Prayasho Rupa Bhedena. Prayasha, mostly we understand that by the word itself. When the word itself is pronounced, the way it is pronounced, Ramaha, Krishnaha, Gauri, Phalam, Jnanam, we know that any sadha, because those days were days when every household was speaking Sanskritam. It was a speak Sanskrit country. Our country was a speak Sanskrit country. Every house was speaking in Sanskritam. So if you ask Gauri is which linga, if somebody asks, what is this? You don't know Gauri is Strilinga. People will laugh at you, right? If you ask Rama is Strilinga or Pullinga, if you ask, what? You don't know Rama is Strilinga. So that is called Prayasho Rupa Bhedena. So immediately Prayashaha Bahulyana. Mostly we will understand it by the Rupa itself, by the Rupa Bheda itself. What is the Rupa Bheda? Akaranta, Ikaranta Shabdaha, Strilingaha, Prayaha Bhavanti. So Lakshmi, Padmalaya, Padma, Kamala, Shrir, Haripriya. So you need not ask Lakshmi is which linga, Padmalaya, Lakshmi, Lakshmi is, everybody knows that Lakshmi is Strilinga. So that is called Rupa Bheda. Rupa Bheda is a common, in the common lingo, everybody is speaking that. Everybody knows that Ramaha is Pullinga. Everybody knows that Phalam is Napumsakalinga. Everybody knows that Vanam is Napumsakalinga. By the Bindu, Vanam, Phalam, Jnanam. All this everybody knows. Ikaranta. Everybody knows Nadi, Gauri, Shambhavi, Krishnaveni. Everything everybody knows. Ikaranta. Akaranta. Akaranta. Chitra, Anandita. Everybody knows. These are Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. So Rupa Bheda refers to a common practice of determining the linga by usage, by common usage. And Satwaram Chapalam Turnam Avilambitam. So Satwaram Chapalam Turnam, all this we know, Napumsakalinga. Pinako Jagavam, Kaumodaki Gada Khadgo Nandakaha. So here also we'll understand Nandakaha, Khadgaha. All these are Pullingas. Kaumodaki Gada Strilinga. Salilam Kamalam Jalam Napumsakalinga. So like this, first method of knowing the linga is through Samanya Jnana. Iti vaktum shakyate. Dvitiya step is Sahacharya Chakutrachit Sahacharya Niyama. Brahmatmabhu Surajyeshtaha. Now you don't know whether Brahma is Napumsakalinga because Brahma plus Atmabhuhu is Brahmatmabhuhu. Brahma plus Atmabhuhu is also Brahmatmabhuhu. Brahma plus Atmabhuhu is also Brahmatmabhuhu. Our screen confirm.
दृश्यते महोदय. You could see the screen clearly.
Idanim drishyate va brahmatmabhu surajyeshtah. So if you Brahma, there are two words Brahma word. Brahma, Brahmani, Brahmani. Brahma Napumsakalinga word is there. Brahma Pullinga word is there. Now if you add Brahma Napumsakalinga with Atmabhuhu, still Savarna Dirgha Sandhi will happen. It will become Brahmatmabhu. Now your question will be Brahma is Napumsakalinga or Pullinga? Which Brahma it is? So the question here is, if it is Chaturmukha Brahma, it is Brahma, Brahmano, Brahmanaha. Chaturmukha Brahma is Pullinga. The Nirguna Parabrahma is Napumsakalinga. Now in Brahmatmabhu Surajyeshtaha, Atmabhuhu is Pullinga. So Brahmatmabhuhu will become Pullinga. Surajyeshtaha is also Pullinga. So Sahacharya Niyamat Kim Bhavati, Brahma will become Pullinga. No sir, I know Brahma is Pullinga, Atmabhuhu I don't know. Suppose you don't know Atmabhuhu, what is the linga of the word Atmabhuhu? How will you determine the linga of Atmabhuhu? If you know Brahma and Surajyeshta, both are Pullinga. Sahacharya Niyama means the similar linga words are paired together. So Strilinga, all Strilinga words will be paired together. All Pullinga words will be paired together. Paired means kept together. So Atmabhuhu also, if you don't know, it becomes, if you know Brahma and Surajyeshta, Atmabhuhu is Pullinga. Ashvayug Ashwini, you don't know Ashvayug Linga. Ashwini is Strilinga, Ikaranta. Ashvayug must be Strilinga. You don't know Bhanuhu. Bhanuhu can be Shambhu also. Bhanuhu can be Ukaranta also. Ukaranta Strilinga. Suppose you don't know the linga of Bhanu. Karaha you know, then Bhanuhu. Karaha means Bhanu will become Pullinga. Viyat Vishnu Padam. Vishnu Padam is Napumsakalinga. Anuswara is there. So Viyad, you don't know the linga. Because it is joined, it is kept on the side with Vishnu Pada. Viyad will become Napumsakalinga. So this particular method of placing all the similar linga words together is called Sahacharya Niyama. So when Sahacharya Niyama is there, is being followed, you can determine the unknown, the linga of the unknown word with comparing it with the linga of the known words by the side of it, either on the right side or on the left side. So this is called Sahacharya Niyama. So Sahacharya Niyama is another method of deciding the linga of a particular word. Stripun, so Prayasho Rupa Bhedena, by general common sense, by Sahacharya Niyama. Then you have something called Vishesha Vidhi. Vishesha Vidhi is, the Amarasimha himself will tell. He will use words like Kliba, Stri, Striyam, which will indicate the linga of that word. Klibe Trivishtapam means Trivishtapa is in Napumsakalinga. Bheri Stri Dundubif Puman. Bheri is Strilinga. Dundubhi Puman. Dundubhi is Pullinga. Actually, we have to color that also. Dundubhi is Pullinga. Dyo divo dve striyam. There are two words, dyo divo. Those two are in Strilinga. So by giving the words Puman, Stri and Kliba, this is called Vishesha Vidhi, where you indicate, you direct in that shloka and directly you tell that this particular word is Pullinga, this particular word is Strilinga, this particular word is Navumskalinga. This is called Vishesha Vidhi. The Vishesha Vidhi will be having words like Striyam, Kliba, or Puman. Puman is Pullinga, Kliba is Napumsakalinga, Striyam is Strilinga. This is called Vishesha Vidhi. Prayasho Rupa Bhedena Sahacharyacha Kutrachit Stri Punnapumsakam Geyam Tadvishesha Vidhe Kvachit. So Amarasimha in his first shloka, he has given first rule shloka, he has given three methods by which we can get to know the linga of a particular word. One is through Rupa Bheda, which is common sense and common lingo practice, common usage. Sahacharya Niyama or Vishesha Vidhi. These are three methods. The next shloka, Bhedakhyānāyana dvandvaha naikasesho na sankaraha kritotra bhinnalingānam anuktānam kramadrite. Sometimes we have samasa words, Bheda samasa words. So Bhedakhyānāya. See, there is a particular samasa called Dvandva samasa. People who know grammar, they will understand. Suppose I have Ramaha cha, Lakshmanaha cha, Bharataha cha. What I will do? Rama, Lakshmana, Bharataha. In order to indicate all the three, I will give all the three. Now I want to say Ramaha cha, Sita cha, Urmila cha. Rama atwa Ramaha cha, Sita cha. Rama and Sita. Rama Site, it will become. What it will become? Rama Site. So Sita, Site, Sitaha is the dvivachana of Strilinga. So the number of words, how many other words are there? If there are two words, the dvivachana of the will come, and the linga of the last word will be shown in the samasa. See, in Dvandva samasa, the linga of the last word only will be known. Now, so if the linga of the last word is known, and if suppose I will put Sita in between. Ramaha cha, Sita cha, Lakshmanaha cha, Bharataha cha. Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, Bharataha. It will become. But you will not know the linga if you don't know the linga of Sita, say. If Sita is in between Rama, Lakshmana and Bharata, the linga of Sita is not known at all. The gender of Sita is not known at all. If Dvandva samasa is made. So therefore, he does a pratigna most of the times, Anuktanam, where the vyavastha is not there. Anuktanam means where a particular vyavastha is not there. What is that vyavastha? We will see in case to case. So, Bhinnalinganam dvandvaha maya na kritaha. If they are of different lingas and they are the synonyms, I will avoid converting it to Dvandva samasa. So, Kulisham Bhiduram Pavihi. So, Kulisham Biduram Pavihi. Pavihi iti ityatra strilingaha praya. Kulisham Biduram Pavihi. Tatra Kulisham Biduram Pavihi ityatra. Suppose you make it as Kulisha Bidura Pavayaha. People can get confused. Pavihi is Pullinga. Pavihi, Pavi, Pavayaha. Whereas Kulisham and Biduram are Napumsakalinga. So Kulisham, Biduram, Napumsakalinga and Pavihi is Pullinga. So here if you make the samasa, I will not understand the linga of Bidura Shabda. I will not understand the Kulisha, Bidura, Pavayaha if I make. I will not understand Kulisha Shabda linga. Pavayaha I may understand. Harihi, Hari, Harayaha, Pavayaha. Okay, I understood the linga of Pavayaha. I understood. Good. But Kulisha and Bidura, they can be pulling also. In the Samasa, you cannot know it. Only if it is given in the split form like Kulisham, Biduram, Pavihi, you will understand the linga of Kulisha and Bidura. So, which is why Maya Bhinnalinganam Shabdanam Dvandvaha Nakritaha. Maya Bhinnalinganam Shabdanam Ekasheshopi Nakritaha. Nabaha Tham Shravano Nabhaha. Khashravano tu Nabasi. Nabaha Nabaha Kashravanau to Nabasi. The Ekasesha Niyama I have not followed. The Ekasesha Pandi Innonu Udahana. So yes, some samasas like Dvandva and Ekasesha I have not done for Bhinnalinga Shabdas. Bhinnalinga Shabdana Mishri Bhavaha na Sankaraha na Kritaha. Stavastotram Stutir Nutihi. Stutihi Stavastotram Stutir Nutihi. It could have been Stuti Stotram Stavo Nutihi. Suppose you had done Stuti Stotram Stavo Nutihi, you would have not known the Shabda of Stuti Shabda. Stuti Shabda's linga you would not have understood. Because it is done Stavastotram Stutir Nutihi, so Stavaha is Pullinga, Stotram is Napumsakalinga, Stutihi and Nutihi are Strilinga. So you see, Sankaraha Nakritaha, Mishri Bhava, mixing of words I have not done. I have come to a Vyavastha. First I will, in Stavastotram Stutinihi Pullinga I will tell first, Stavaha, Stotram, Stutir Nutihi, two Strilingas I will merge there. I will not, just because I have to keep the Bhinnalinga Shabdas separately, I am not going to keep one Strilinga in one corner and another Strilinga in one corner and one like that. I am not going to do the Sankarya, which is called Mishri Bhava, the mix and match. I will properly do the mix and match such that the Strilinga, if a particular word has got all linga synonyms, then I will make sure that I will have a Vyavastha to bring the similar gender words together and then have the one gender words together, next one together. So I will have a krama in my arrangement. This Sankarya also I will not follow. So wherever there is confusion, I will not do the Dvandva Samasa. Wherever there is confusion, I will not do the Ekashesha. Wherever there is wherever there has to be a particular Vyavastha of ordering the linga words, I will do the ordering in that particular Vyavastha only. This is what Amarasimha tells. So he has made sure that he follows this to the maximum possible extent. Next, last shloka which we have to know. Trilingyam Trishviti Padam Mitunetu Dvayoriti Nishiddhalingam Seshartham Tvantathadi Napurva Bhag. So whenever a word is in all the three genders, he will use the word Trishu. Trilingyam Trishu iti padam. Mithunetu Dvayoriti. Mithune is if there is two lingas, Pullinga and Strilinga, then Dvayoho will be the padam used. Nishiddhalingam Sheshartham. Suppose he may use a Nishiddhalika. Astri, if he tells, it means that particular word does not have a Strilinga. It has a Pullinga and a Napumsakalinga. Like that, that is called Nishiddhalinga. Sheshartham, for the telling the Seshas. Tvantathadi Napurva Bhag. And in order to distinguish from a set of words which are similar synonymatic words and the next set of words, he will use the separators. The separators are tu, tu, atha. So when the words tu and atha are used, the following set of words, the following set of words means the words which are coming after the tu and atha are not related to the previous set of words. Tu and tvanta thadi na purva bhat. They are not connected to the previous set of words. That way he is delinking the set of words in a large dictionary of 13,000 words, where he is giving synonyms of all words. He is trying to find a methodology where he separates the words through separators, which is tu and atha. And why he has to do this? Because he is not giving this in the form of a gadya or a set of words. The modern day dictionary is what you find. You will never, unless you refer it, you will not be able to take it into your mind. But in Amarakosha class, what we are doing, it is in the form of a shloka. If it is in the form of a shloka and a chandas is there, that is why Prathibha Bhagini is able to sing it or render it very melodiously. That is her specialty. Melody also can be included for the chandas. And you can also by heart, based on it is in the form of a shloka, we can by heart the shlokas and memorize the shlokas. In those days, since it was oral transmission of knowledge, their book and notebook and pencil was not there. People would not write down. Today also people are not writing down because of carelessness. That is different issue. Some students don't even note down in class. They'll simply be listening. At the end of that Upanyasa, if you ask who is Sita to Rama, they will say Sita is Rama's Putri. Because they have not been listening properly. Careless people are there nowadays. But in those days, they could not write down because the facility was not there. The writing facility was not there. It was an oral transmission. So oral transmission had to be done through methods where you can memorize it as soon as you receive it. That is why later these oral transmitted granthas were transcribed by scribers into manuscripts when the Lekhana Paddhati came, and these manuscripts have now become printed books today. All of you are having printed books. Today we don't even want printed books. We want everything in the mobile, and you want everything on the screens. That also we are giving. So it was an audio translation. So there was a necessity of the the separators between different sets of words which are of the same synonyms. So that is why he says that tu or atha I have been using. So these are the shlokas where, so example for this is Trishu Spulingo Nikanaha. Spulinga Shabda, Spulingaha, Spulingam, Spulinga. These are the three words. It is in three linga. Pulomaja Sachindrani Nagari Twamaravati. So Sachi Indrani Pulomaja. All these refer to Indra Patni. Nagari to Amaravati. The two is a separator which talks about the city called Amaravati. So therefore, Nagari will not relate to the set of words because there is a tu Amaravati. Nagari Twamaravati, the tu is there. Nityana varata jasram apyathati shayo bharaha. So atha atishayaha. So atishaya is atha atishayaha means anything from atishaya is not linked to the previous words before atha. Nitya, Anavarata, Ajasra is not related to Atishaya. That is how we have to take. So this is the example of this shloka, and these three, we will go through the meanings of go through the words of some of the words in Brahma-varga, and we will understand how the Linga Niyama is being applied in one or two cases, and then understand these concepts very well. So basically there are only 5 to 6 rules. First rule is Rupa Bheda, Sahacharya Niyama. Then Vishesha Vidhi, Dvandva Samasaha Nakritaha, Ekasheshaha Nakritaha, Sankaraha Nakritaha. 3 plus 3, 6 rules. Whenever there is Trilinga, I have used the word Trishu. Whenever there is Pullinga and Strilinga, we have used the word Dvayoho. Whenever there is Nishiddhalinga, we have used Nishiddhalinga Akara, Astri, Ityadi. So Akliba, Astri, those words indicate the Nishiddhalinga, which means the other two lingas are existing. And we have used tu and atha as separators. This much is what are the rules which are told by Amarasimha, which helps us understand this entire kosha. So anybody who has joined new to Brahma-varga also can easily understand Brahma-varga with these rules, which we'll be applying from tomorrow. Once Brahma-varga, we start explaining the synonyms and the lingas, you will understand that we are arriving at the lingas based on these rules only. So Amarakosha is a very interesting grantha. If you know these three shlokas with these rules, you are able to tackle the entire kosha. It can be a self-study grantha itself, provided you know some vyakarana, some ways of interpretation, etc. That was the olden day scenario. In the modern day scenario, I required a teaching from my father when I was in 7th standard. He taught me the first Kanda. I required the teaching of my father for me to understand Amarakosha. So then I realized that everybody requires some amount of guidance and teaching. That is how we have started this Amarakosha class. One of the most important granthas that we have to study. In the next class, we will get into the Brahma-varga. I will also, if possible, I will, in the sense, we will apply to the Brahma-varga lines. The last thing I want to say is this Amarakosha, study of Amarakosha gives you an exposure to 14,000 words. There are so many billion words in Sanskritam. Why, sir, there is no dictionary with billion words? It is not necessary. Once you have a dictionary of 14,000 words, these will form a word net in your brain, and they will lead you to those particular words which are domain specific. So if you want to become an Ayurvedic doctor, you should know Vanosha-varga and maybe Manushya-varga, and then you can become an Ayurvedic doctor. But when you practice Ayurvedic doctor, Ayurveda itself is a medicine, it's a branch of itself. So it will have its own words and its own dictionary. Amarasimha's purpose was not to prepare or give words of every discipline into his, all words of every discipline into his dictionary. He wanted to solve three problems, which is Nama, the common words he wanted to give in every domain. He wanted to solve the problem of the Nama and Linga, the Anta and the Linga, and the knowledge of Linga and Nama should come from one place. And the Pada, when it is joining and forming a shloka, it should have been vetted by the grammar rules of Panini. That was his objective in preparing this kosha. See, though he prepared in the 3rd century or 6th century, whenever he prepared, even in the 21st century, we are reading this, and without the knowledge of Amarakosha, to get to know meaning of every word in the Itihasa Puranas or in the common kavyas, etc., it is next to impossible. This is understanding. And if you are a composer of poems and you want to compose poems and you need a set of synonyms quickly, for that you require Amarakosha's knowledge. Otherwise you can't compose your own poems, your own things. So it helps in comprehension and composition. So the comprehension and composition skills through Amarakosha is possible, and your word net, your entire brain will expand, and it will lead you into those respective shastras as you get into those shastras slowly. So this is the purpose of Amarakosha. It is very unfortunate that in most of the university systems it is not there. But Vyoma is determined, and with the help of all your support and Bhagavat Sankalpa, we want to definitely do this course, and we have been starting from first Varga till here we have come. Still we have a long way to go, which is another 1.5 years it will take. But once at least we want to complete the full Amarakosha Varga, and then Amarakosha teaching, so that the teaching is preserved, and at least the students who have learned from this, from Vyoma, who have become experts. We have many people who are experts here. Bharat Mahodaya is there. I don't know whether he is here. Ratnashri Bhagini is there. Sushila Bhagini is there. They are all Vyakarana scholars, and they are attending this course. So Sharada Gopalan, she is also a knowledgeable person. She knows she attends lot of our courses. Padmavati Bhagini. All these people are there who attend, and probably they will be the future teachers. The youngsters who are also joining, Mohini Bhagini, she is also a scholar. So youngsters, there are a lot of youngsters also who are attending. Samanvita, Sharvari, Anandita, Riyan is attending from last. Krishnaveni Mata's daughter and son, Sri Vidya Balakrishnan, is attending. So a lot of people are attending. And I believe that all of you will take this Amarakosha flag forward. After learning, you will definitely do further research. I know I'm only teaching the basics here and going forward. You will do the research, further research, get into the Grantha and teach thousands of people further. With that we will be finishing. For today's class, we'll be finishing, or we'll be ending today's class. If there are any questions, we'll take tomorrow. before we take the questions, we will go through some lines in Brahma-varga, apply the rules of linga. Then there may be some more questions related to how we are determining the linga, which niyama we are using, all that, and then we will proceed further. So have patience. If you have any other administrative questions, you can ask the administration. Otherwise, we will end the class. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. All of you, request all of you to join the WhatsApp group for updates. You will get the joining link in the WhatsApp group itself, WhatsApp, your personal WhatsApp. So make sure all these things are there. If you have any doubts, please place your questions to support@vyomalabs.in, or you can reach out to a support number, or in the group you can ask. We will open it for questions. We'll open the group for people to ask questions. Open. Dhanyavadaha sarvebhyah namah. Dolly Sharma. Okay, you can ask. What is the question? Dolly Sharma, you have a question?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I just want to ask you, like, I'm very new to this course and I have recently explored your site and I have done one course. So I just want to know that from where I got this document you are presenting, because when we see on the system, it is quite difficult for us to, write down each and everything. So if we have that in a hard copy or if we can print out, then it will be easy for me to highlight where you mention the certain things.
Yes. So first thing is you have to have the book. Amarakosha book you should have. There is a site, there is a website for
Yes, sir.
following there is a website for following this in amarakosha.vyomalabs.in. That website, if you go, you will get all the text you will get. So there is a book you should have, Amarakosha book from Chaukamba, etc. You should have. Then the third thing is the slides. The slides will be given after we finish certain range. We'll put it in the OTT platform. You can understand. You can have a call with our customer support executive. Understand from her where to access these videos and files.
Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you. And for the book, is this a hard copy like we can order and we can get it at? Okay, fine, sir. Thank you. Thank you
You
so much.
join the WhatsApp group, details will follow.
Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.
Mahodaya, namaste.
Ah,
Hari Om.
Vadatu.
Mahodaya, this first Kanda I didn't attend.
That's why I'm explaining the first 5 shloka. So you can
Okay,
attend, this is a dictionary, a set of words, domain-based words. If you attend Brahma-varga, you will understand Brahma-varga. If you attend Kala-varga, you will understand. So the rules of understanding Amarakosha, I just now taught. Go through this video once again. Once you understand this, you will understand whichever varga you are attending, you can attend. Because varga is independent of the previous varga.
Okay, Mahodaya.
It has nothing to do with, so if you are running Brahma-varga, the words that in Brahma-varga is nothing to do with words in Kala-varga.
Okay, Mahodaya.
So you can learn it independently as far as you are concerned.
Okay, Mahodaya. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha sarvebhyah namaskaraha. We will meet tomorrow again. Ram Ram.